They're the same movie, guys. They're not separate movies. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember how the next movie is his 10th movie? They're the same movie. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, here we go. I might not even do the tier list right now. This is what I want to talk about. Guys, they say this. He says this. He's making 10 movies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See how he's on 9? Now, I counted Kill Bill and Kill Bill 2 is the same. This is a tier list of his movies, and they're separated. Guys, it's the same movie. You have to, and the idea is this. See, a lot of people put Kill Bill Volume 2 lower than Kill Bill Volume 1. They're the same movie, though. They're the same movie. I don't know how many times I've come across this. They are the same movie. It's split into because he knew it would be a commercial disaster to make a 5-hour fucking movie. And he didn't want to cut his stuff. In fact, he should have done this Volume 1 and Volume 2 with 2 other movies. You want to know what they were? They were Inglourious Bastards. Lots of stuff got cut. Django. Lots of stuff got cut. Those movies should have had Part 1 and Part 2. I think Inglourious Bastards. I know the movie is loved. I like it. But it would, if it had the Kill Bill treatment, Inglourious Bastards would have been God tier. There was so much stuff when Shania, whatever her name is, when she fled Christoph Waltz. Au revoir, Shoshana! And she got to the theater. There was a lady there running the theater, and that lady taught her how to run a movie theater and brought her in. It was a great character. That character is lost because they didn't make a Part 1 and Part 2. I have an idea of why. You know why there's not a Part 1 and Part 2 in Inglourious Bastards? Theory. Because Death Proof was a financial disaster. Why was Death Proof made? Because Robert Rodriguez really encouraged Quentin Tarantino to do a double feature with him. And I think he brought him in because he was his friend. You can make an argument. Inglourious Bastards did not reach its true potential because of Robert Rodriguez. I'm sorry, brother. I love your movies. I thought Planet Terror was actually better than Death Proof, but brother, you didn't force. You encouraged. You made it fun sounding to do a double feature. And oh God, bro. Yikes. So you'd say, what do you mean yikes? It's C tier. For Tarantino to have a C tier fucking movie? Yikes, dude. Like these two right here, not these two. Look at that. That'd be contradictory. What I mean is these two. These two are fucking like, I keep memeing on David Foster Wallace and Infinite Jest today. I'm going to keep memeing on it. These two are up there with like a god tier creation stuff, like Infinite Jest. Like completely god tier, these two movies. They are incredible. It's beyond S. I watch Kill Bill and I actually listen to me. I decided to stream because I could talk for hours about pop culture, video games, fun, interesting stuff. It's in my personality. So why not use part of my personality and make a hobby out of it, a hobby that could hopefully become a career? Makes sense to me. I don't have words sometimes. for for Kill Bill. I'll give you an example of this. I don't know what it's doing to me. Maybe like a real big film nerd with like 8-syllable word vocabulary can tell me what I'm experiencing here. Banish the tumbleweeds from your chat. Okay. Um. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to get flagged. Beatrix, Kiddo, Kill Bill, Volume 2, Buds, Trailer, L's, Car. I wish I could play the video. I feel like I could get flagged. So we're not going to do that. Yet again, $2 trillion market cap. Anyway. Oh, dude. I so want to have the visual. Because then maybe a film person. Listen, if you're a film person, maybe I could just do like a shot. Yeah, 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 yeah. I won't play the video. I like the eyes what they did there. Okay. Kill Bill Volume 2. Bud's Trailer. L's Car. Let's see. Oh, dude, I don't want to take a risk for getting stuff flagged. As L is on her notebook, I am on my phone. It's almost like a mirror image. Only I have another eye. I see, said the blind man, but I can't see it all. Shit. Shit. You guys know when she drives to the trailer, Beatrix has escaped her grave. Beatrix is watching the car drive into Bud's. Okay, here we have her. This can't be flagged, right? There's no sound and it's a miniature screen. She's driving, and she gets. Besides, this is educational. Look at it. Okay, I'm telling you something about. Look at how this looks. Someone who's a film nerd, tell me what I'm seeing. It's like a painting to me. Is it the film quality? There's something surreal about Kill Bill movie. Like that's surreal looking to me. And someone could be like, "It's just a mountain." There's something surrealistic, subtly surrealistic about this shit. And he's just standing there, and then he turns towards the camera, very dramatic. Kill Bill is very dramatic. Okay. No, 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 no. You gotta show Beatrix. Oh, come on, dude. You cut off on the wrong time, pal. Here? Maybe. And there's no way this is flagged, right? I want to respect the copyright stuff. It's very small, there's no volume, it's only the moving thumbnail. Moving thumbnails, I'm assuming are okay. Okay, so she's walking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like this surrealness, dude. This is why this is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's almost dreamlike. If you lock into this movie, it's almost like you're experiencing a dream a little bit more than a movie. Like, look at that. Look at how that changed. Look at the fadeaway of the other image and then that image. And then the fadeaway to this image. Someone could tell me this is like that right there. There's something about this, dude. That is so good. Why is that so good? And then dun, 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 dun. There is something so surreal about this movie that maybe a film student can tell me what they're doing there. Does a film student know what I'm experiencing there? It taps into something from my viewing experience that is real surrealistic. A great a great a great example of Kill Bill being a surrealistic experience is when they first introduce her name, Beatrix Kiddo, because very strangely, and you won't see this in any movies, I wonder if he had adopted it from another movie, because he adopts a lot of things from movies. They blurb out her name, Beatrix Kiddo, but when they introduce it, it's like she's a kid who's introduced in her first day of school. Melanie Horhouse, here, Beatrix Kiddo, here, and she's sitting in the desks with the rest of the elementary students. It's surreal, dude. It's almost comedic, but it's not funny. And how the hell is that not funny? Like it's very weird, dude. It is a very, and I love it because there's this surrealness, a frequency that this movie that I don't think any other movies have hit this frequency before. It's very interesting. It's very unlike anything else you'll watch. You'll hear this. I'm going to have a little bitch about what you'll normally hear about it. Oh my god, Kill Bill. Oh, watch this. Watch this. Kill Bill is too violent. This is so fucking stupid, dude. I'm going to tell you why this shit is too fucking stupid. If you tell me Terrifier is too violent, okay, maybe. Yeah. He had to kind of censor some of the stuff, but he did it in some interesting ways. Let's see. Is too violent a legitimate criticism? Yeah, we should get a Reddit thing. A lot of these things I find interesting to look at are Reddit. As much as I made a big deal about nothing, like a mountain out of a molehill about the shit post thing, I think Reddit would be a good website for this content. Okay, okay, I'll give you a good example why Kill Bill is not too violent, and this knee-jerk reaction to it's too violent as a criticism is not a very good criticism. Kill Bill Volume 2. All right, what do you see? What do you see? She's looking at the camera. Okay, the critics call that a roaring rampage of revenge. Now, my next stop, I'm going to kill Bill. And then it shows what is, the narrator says, a wedding rehearsal. It wasn't a wedding after all. And you got people talking. Hey, we're doing this wedding rehearsal. Hey, couldn't you in good faith have someone from your family show up? Oh, we're her friends. Blah, blah, blah. Dialogue, characterization. These funny kind of hick kind of people that were doing the wedding rehearsal. Weird Samuel Jackson cameo going, I was a drifter. I was a, blah, blah, like this. Okay. Okay, dude, he's doing this. He's doing this stuff. He's going. I was a drifter. I was Parquet. If they ever drove through this area, you know that I played with them. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, he's the man. He could play anything. You know, he's a musician. Okay, that doesn't seem very violent. Talk about have your family members come into the wedding. Doesn't. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just, you know, kill, kill these motherfuckers. Uh, so, dude, wanna yeah. So yeah, here he is talking. Oh, yeah, and then and then she says, "I got to step outside. These guys are pissing me off." Not Samuel L. Jackson, the two people on the right there. And then she goes outside, right? She's going outside, and then there's a flute, and holy shit, it's Bill, and they're talking, and they're talking, and they're talking, and they come inside, and they're talking, and they're talking. It's really good. I'm not saying talking like it's boring. It's a really good movie. And then Bill leaves, comes back, has the people shot off camera, and then it cuts and it goes on to something else. What do you mean it's too violent? Like, how long does the movie go? I wonder how long does the movie go until. Yeah. Yeah, bro. They said that Wesker went on a roaring rampage of revenge against the bots that were the bots. My next stop is to kill Direct Pigtail MC8. Kill Direct Pigtail MC8. So we got 20 minutes at least. Am I wrong? There's 20 minutes of dialogue and artistic filmmaking, very craftily made. And then you say, "Oh, Bill, what the hell? What the Sam hell's going on here?" Off screen, and then it's over. How the fuck is that too violent, dude? We got beef. Yo, Direct Pigtail MC8. You coming encroaching in on the Alucardbatz territory with your spam? I don't give a damn. You come in here. Yo, it's like what Bud said in Kill Bill, right? Hey, I'm a fucking streamer talking about movies and video games. If fucking Direct Pigtail MC8 wants some beef, they could come in here and we're gonna have some beef. Dude, wanna come in here? You wanna spam? Ho, don't. Dun, 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 dun. Is that gonna be copyright if I put that music on? The internet, man. I don't know what the internet's gonna flag. Do you? What? Dude! Direct Pigtail MC8 needs a nerf. Nerf the pig. Nerf the pig. Dude. Check it out. Do it anyway? You sure? I don't want to get in the habit of getting like videos flagged and stuff, man. I don't it's kind of short. I don't know, man. Uh Bruh. This is all I gotta say, dude. Nerfed again? Hey, banned again! Ha ha! Hey, yo! Direct Pigtail MC8! Banned again! Ha ha! Nerfed again! Banned again! Direct Pigtail MC8! Ah, ha, ha, ha. Banned again! Dude, you would be funny. Hey, Wesker, you'd be hilarious. Just make it short without any context, and don't even show that Direct Tail MC8 is like a spam bot. Just have it like, Yo, direct pig MC8, nerf the pig, ban the pig, banned again, nerfed again. Banned again, pig. uh, you know what it reminds me of? You know what I saw recently? Tom Hanks was saying that he was talking to the director of Forrest Gump and he said, "Is this shit really gonna work? Is this gonna cut together?" And the guy's all, "I got no idea. Life is a minefield. You don't know when you're gonna get blow up. You don't know when you sow the seeds of your own destruction." Imagine that actor, Tony. Are you sure this is gonna work? No, our careers can be fucked. So yeah, dude, exactly. Let's see if we sowed the seeds of our own destruction or we totally fucking Forrest Gump on the bench. Do a short of ban the pig, nerf the pig, yo, direct direct pigtail MC8. Hey, banned again, nerfed again. Ban the pig, nerf the pig, ban the pig, nerf the pig. Either we're sowing the seeds of our own destruction, or it's gonna be some Forrest Gump with the chocolate shit, dude. You know? Or it's gonna be worse than both of those, and it's just gonna be a big fucking zero. Ban the pig! Nerf the pig! Ban the pig! Yo! Oh, she's not on the screen anymore, dude. Shit. What is it? Pig piece of shit, pigtail, pig, ADC3. Ban the pig, nerf the pig, poop the snoot, fuck you too. Ban the pig, nerf the pig. Oh, how about boop the tail? Do people boop the tail? You boop the snoot, boop the snoot, boop the tail, ban the pig, nerf the pig. Dude, just the compilation of every time I fucking do that, edit it together like it's a fucking song, dude. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, and then when I think, good lord, dude, sowing the seeds of your own destruction. Dude, you know what I loved about that? Who's the director of that? Director. I love this guy's attitude. I didn't always find myself as a big fan of this guy. Yeah, Robert Zemeckis. But dude, when I hear stories about this dude, he's got the right attitude for me. You know? This dude's got the right attitude. Hey, I don't know if this dude in this weird colored suit, I don't know if this dude in this weird colored suit talking to people about his life, eating chocolates, I don't know if that's going to sell, man. How do you know this is going to work? I don't. In fact, this could ruin our own careers. We could all be fucked. Dude, what? That is the attitude, man. Like, honest. Yeah, dude, wouldn't it be funny, actually, if Pigtail MC was watching? Pigtail MC. Oh. You know what's funny? What I have planned for this stream, I don't even feel inspired to do anymore. Rip. I was going to do this whole thing. Downward comparison and Kurt Angle. How Kurt Angle is a powerful therapeutic cognitive tool for when you have an injury. If you have an injury, ask yourself, is your injury worse than Kurt Angle's? Look at all this research I'm doing about downward comparison to Kurt Angle. You don't feel so bad about yourself, do you? I'm doing this because I thought about it because I strained my foot because I jogged for a hobby and I kind of overdid it over a period of time and I kind of got a foot strain. But then I saw a video about Kurt Angle talking about how his fingers were numb even when he's sitting there. He's in constant habitual chronic pain. And if fucking Kurt Angle can do it and actually act like a, half decent guy and live his life, then you can too. And I don't. Maybe I'll do it some other time. I don't. I'm not feeling it right now, especially after ban the pig. Dude, you know what? There's part of me, dude, that just wants a mic drop this shit, bro. There's part of me that's the stream's over, dude. I got the gold. See, when I'm doing streams, I'm like thinking to myself, okay, there'll be some content to come out of this. It's like you're fishing. I feel like I've only started streaming, but now that I'm doing that, I feel like it's fishing. You throw the line in, and you're just going. You're sitting there. You're like, yeah, Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy is S tier. Zarenas, dude. What's going on with Zarenas? They're really good players, actually. I'd say they're one of the better players. You're just kind of trying to fish for content. Eventually, dude, you get a tug and you pull. And that line might break, but you're trying to pull it in because it's ban the pig, nerf the pig. That to me, that's the fish, dude. That's the content. That's the video, dude. It's either Forrest Gump sitting at the bench talking to people about how he met the president, or it's sowing the seeds of your destruction. That's the content, bro. You ever notice that good stuff it's like good stuff is almost always on the brink of being bad stuff, man. Okay. Speaking of Forrest Gump, I don't think anybody has noticed this. I noticed this just recently. Pay close attention. God has a sense of humor, people. God is making jokes, but he makes it subtextually in our lives and in reality for some LOL XD ha-has. Check this out. Robert Zemeckis came up to Tom Hanks and he said, well, the guy that plays the flashbacks of Forrest Gump, he should talk like you or it's not going to make sense. Maybe you could tell the kid how to sound so it's going to make sense. Of course, Tom Hanks goes, I think that's the opposite way to work. He's not a trained actor, I think is the insinuation. Maybe I should sound like him. So he talked to the kid from Mississippi and he said, oh, what's your dad do for a living? He makes grease. Oh, really? He makes grease. That's what he does for a living? Yeah, that's what my daddy does. And he said the way that the kid talked from Mississippi, he made it into Forrest Gump. The way that he talking, he puts the G sound, the hard G sound, g, at the end of talking. The kid did that for Mississippi, so he did that. Now check this out. This is the crazy part. That's a cool anecdote and everything. What did he do? He took the kid's quirkiness. Let's just be honest. It's not being insensitive. It's quirky to our ears. Okay? It's different. The exoticness of the sound. He took the exoticness of the sound, adapted it, and he had a rock star performance. People were saying life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. People were quoting that shit forever. It was on the TV forever. Pre-memes, it was referenced forever. But check this out. This is what's crazy. In the movie, Forrest Gump, as a kid, has leg braces and he's dancing in front of Elvis. He's just being himself, just like the real kid was just being himself. He was observed by an artist, and the artist, Elvis, emulated his dance and became super famous, and everyone paid attention to the famous artist that was just emulating someone behind the scenes. Now, I know that actor was also in the movie, so it's a little different, but it's so similar. Tom Hanks took the quirks of the kid speaking, made it into this huge artistic entertainment phenomenon. Just like Elvis in the movie took the weird, quirky dancing and made it a huge phenomenon. The kid gets credit for the voice, but doesn't get credit. The kid should have got credit for the dancing, doesn't get credit. It's Elvis. Tom Hanks gets credit. Elvis gets credit. What they were inspired from did it. Though to Tom, this is not against Tom Hanks. To his credit, he credited the kid. He openly showed how he acted. And his acting was wise. He didn't come up with something fake. He emulated something very authentic. And I think good actors do that. But that could be turned into a video as well. Because I actually found that I think that's a little bit, and that's what I meant by God's sense of humor. Wow. In real life, Tom Hanks was the Elvis, and the kid was the kid with the braces. And in the movie, it was Elvis dancing, imitating the kids with the braces. Like, there's accidental, levels to the movie, which I find fascinating. Oh my God. Isn't today supposed to be some? Nah, forget it. No. No, 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 no. This ain't gonna get political. I'm not doing it. Hey, to all my to all the people out there that have strong feelings about politics, about half of you will actually disagree with me. I'm actually trying to leave some of that shit out. I want to talk about Kill Bill. I want to talk about Leon S. Kennedy goaded. I want to talk about nerf the pig, ban the pig. I made a conscious decision in the stream. And you're welcome, by the way. I'm leaving the political stuff out. 50% of you, 50% of you probably think differently than I do. If there's 1,000 people that are watching this, I don't want 500 to go, I can't stand this dude's political views. I got to get out of here. Because we could both agree that ban the pig, nerf the pig needs to happen here. We could both agree that's really interesting about Forrest Gump. I'm making a conscious decision on this channel to keep it not political because I want to talk about stuff that we can identify with. I don't want to talk about divisiveness. I made a conscious decision about that. My family will listen to that. Like me and my wife are very in tune politically. We're very similar. She gets to hear about it. I get to hear what she says. I'm keeping it on the channel. Keeping it out, man. Because out of the 1,000, the 500 of you that think differently than me, I want us to identify with the arts and pop culture. I don't want to divide in the channel. I want it to be about, unless it's like you're a mod from Reddit and you put shit posts every time anybody says a word, then we could be divided. That's fine. Then we have to be divided. Or your name is Cisco Pigtail 84C20. Then we're going to be divided, okay?